Okay guys, so today we're going to design a cartoon character that's based on one of the infractions. We're going to design a poster that is going to be a sort of advertisement so that students in other classes don't break this infraction. So if you guys remember, we created infraction forms. This is my example. For example, I chose infraction number 6. So infraction number 6 is right over here. Cell phone in class. So now I have to create an advertisement poster that shows that we should not text in class. Here's in my example. The student is obviously not a real student, so I made this up. It says the offense was, during class, Daniel was on his phone texting. I told him to put the phone away 3 times. He did not listen. So that's Mr. Modesto. I should have put my name on the bottom. And he did not correct his behavior, so I checked that off. So now I have to create a poster that's based on Daniel and his texting in class. So here are some examples of different hairstyles and different faces that you can use for your poster. Now I'm going to use a piece of paper, and the first thing I need to do is I have to make sure that my name is on my paper. So I'm going to put my name, on the bottom of my paper, and my class number. Now obviously I don't have a class number, so you're going to have to write your class number, and that's going to be on the bottom of your paper. Second, I'm going to start now looking at the hairstyles and the different faces. So I'm going to start picking something that's easy for me. Don't pick something that's too hard for yourself. So I like this sort of haircut over here, so I'm going to start Daniel around the top of my page, and I'm going to take that design as my reference. So it's over here, and I'm going to copy that reference. So here we go. Now notice that his face is kind of a very triangular sort of face, and then the top of his head gets a little bit rounder. And that's it. Not too hard, super simple. What you could do afterwards is you can actually shade it, and you are probably going to do a much better job than I am because you'll take your time with it. I'm just giving you a quick example. Okay, then you're going to select the face. Maybe he just got caught. He got caught red-handed with his cell phone. So now we're going to design his face. So what type of face would actually show that he got caught? Obviously not this one. Maybe he wants to be a little bit more on the sad side because he's now getting in trouble for it. So now I'm going to take the circle and the nose and create that face. And his eyebrows are going to be up here. Make him sad, kind of looking down, and his mouth is going to be like that. So that's his face. So that's Daniel's head. Now let's talk about the body. Let's keep it simple for ourselves. I want to show you how to draw basic bodies using simple shapes. Don't make it complicated. Now you're an advanced student. You're probably looking at this, but if you feel like it's too complicated, why don't we just keep it simple? Why do we have to complicate it for ourselves? Keep it simple. You'll still get the same grade as somebody who did this. Now, obviously, this is a little bit more technical. It's going to look a little bit nicer. But at the end of the day, we want it to be clear. We want to make sure that we can communicate our message. Advertisements that are not clear don't always work. So I'm going to probably look at the hand gestures over here. Maybe he's texting somebody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create kind of like a trapezoid. Kind of like a trapezoid over here. And then after that, I'm going to create a box on the bottom. And this is going to be his pants. And right over here, it's going to be his shorts, right? Let's make his hands now. Make some triangles for the hands, little mini triangles for the inside of the hands, and now we're going to make his phone. So his phone's going to be over here in the center, right? That's his phone. Now what we want to do is we want to make the hands kind of touching the phone. So we might have to erase later, but for right now, why don't you make the hands touching the phone? And then afterwards, you erase the lines on the inside, the ones that you don't need. So now he's texting, and he's a little bit confused as to what's going on. So that's Daniel. Right, Daniel texting.